Good Eder Shabbos Parshas Tazria. Again, one of those Parshas that people dread from a Shnai Maker perspective, but the depth and beauty concealed in the words are off the chart. TZARAAS has always mamish blown me away for a few reasons. But question number one that I would ask, and that I always ask, and it always comes up, is the Torah says, and Rashi brings it out in Parak Yud Gimel Pasuk Beis, that he says that TZARAAS is only TZARAAS if it's declared by the Kohen. Right? It doesn't matter if, the Rav of the town, who's a Baki in the halachas of Mitzorah, and TZARAAS and Baheres and all these different things, and he looks at it and it's a Vadai TZARAAS. It's not TZARAAS unless the Kohen declares it. That makes no sense. I thought it seems to be like TZARAAS is like a punishment, so I don't understand like why. Like if we know it's classic. Okay, you speak lashon hara, you do something, whatever. Okay, so you get TZARAAS, and that's it. You get to be embarrassed, humiliated, thrown out of the camp. But why does that depend on whether the Kohen declares it or not? Anybody should just see it. You should just know right away. That question has always bothered me. So really, what is the role of TZARAAS? So I wasn't blown away by TZARAAS. To me, it's really the most incredible concept. If you really think about it, it's like mamish unbelievable. Can you imagine just like messing up and like having God himself like send you a spiritual message? Like, can you just imagine this? This like we struggle so hard to see Hashem and see what Hashem wants from us. You just imagine getting like a slap in the face from Hashem, like visibly, like you just say something bad, and all of a sudden you look down and you see a spot, whatever it is, and you're like, wow, Hashem is literally concerned about the words that come out of my mouth at a personal level. To me, it's like mamish nevuah. It's unbelievable. And so you always think about that, like, how could that be like such like a negative thing? And I would like to kind of suggest maybe to look at TZARAAS from a different perspective. Maybe it's not from through the lens of punishment, but rather through the lens of an opportunity. What I mean by that is that TZARAAS seems to be like pure gevura. Like I said, it seems to be like pure gevura. It's just like Hashem. It seems like a punishment. But we know that, just like we said a second ago, that the Kohen has to be the one to declare it. What does the Kohen represent? The Kohen represents Chesed. The Kohen represents, and we also saw this on Pesach and different places, but the Kohen represents the midah of Chesed. The job of the Kohen is to bring Bnei Yisrael closer to Hashem. The job of the Kohen is to bring the korbanos, which is the lashon kiruv, like we spoke about last week, the lashon of kiruv, of closeness. The Kohen goes out of his way to bring Bnei Yisrael closer to Hashem. That's why Aaron again was the one who makes peace and brings people closer. And so the idea is that what does Hashem do? Hashem is actually a tremendous chesed of Hashem. That when you're on a bad path, when a person is messing up, a person is saying lashon hara, a person is doing things, all of a sudden he sees a spot. Now he has two options to do with that spot. Number one, you could just ignore it, be like, yeah, nothing, whatever it is, ignore it. And you know what? You didn't really do. Based on what I know, it didn't seem like you did anything wrong in this. It's just if you just kind of ignore it, you ignore it. It's not TZARAAS. It's just spots, right? You just ignore it. Again, not supposed to ignore it, obviously. But it doesn't have any sort of spiritual significance. It only has spiritual significance if you then go to the Kohen and say, please investigate this. Please check this out. Please see, is this a spiritual pagam? What is this? And then what does the Kohen do? Does the Kohen just, kind of throw you in the trash? The Kohen looks at it and he says, wait another 7 days. Didn't just throw you away. Didn't just say, get out of here, Russia. Wait, here's another. Go think about it. Go do some isbodus. Go do some cheshbon nefesh. Think about, right now you clearly have some sort of pagam on you. See if you can rectify that by the time we come back next week and, see what it is. The idea is that it's all of a sudden puts you in the vicinity of somebody, of a hand being extended from Hashem to come and help you. It puts you into the domain of the Kohen, under the direction of the Kohen. To me, it seems to be that TZARAAS is not a punishment. It's like an opportunity of just pure, like an opportunity for just Kirvas Hashem. And if we never go to the Kohen, then it's just going to be a white spot. So the tikkun itself is actually getting the TZARAAS, like mamish, it's not just to get the white spot and be upset about yourself and feel bad. It's actually to get the TZARAAS. So the lesson we have to understand and think about, I think, is, in modern times also, it's the same concept. We don't have physical TZARAAS. I mean, I kind of wish we did in a way. I'm saying it's like crazy, like really, really, really mamish crazy. But when Hashem sends us certain signals in the world, whether that's through certain tzaras, whether it means we're failing in our parnasa, we're failing in our learning, we have some sort of whatever it is, any sort of tzara that a person feels, instead of immediately just writing it off and being like, oh, it's not fair. Why me? Why me? Think about what is the message Hashem is trying to communicate to me. Because we know that hidden in every single, what looks like gvura on the outside, looks like din on the outside, is really chesed on the inside. It's really a hand being extended from Hashem. It's a hand being extended from Hashem for you to go find and seek out Hashem and go seek out somebody, who can help you on that mission, help you on that path. The idea is that whenever you have tzaras, it's really just chesed hidden. It's Hashem extending a hand. And we have to look for those in our lives. Back then, it was much more revealed. And we should be zoche again. Honestly, we should be zoche at TZARAAS again. Like that level that we have. And when the base of Mikdash comes, like, I don't know. Maybe we'll have TZARAAS again. I'm not sure. But it seems like we should. But we have to do our part to see where that can come from. So Bez Hashem, we should be all bizoche to see the TZARAAS in our lives.